Welcome everybody to the Feeding Frenzy Friday. My name is Brian. This is where we break down the Friday featured asset from Notes Direct. If you're someone looking to buy notes and you want an expert opinion, this is the place to be. We have Scott Tyler, a veteran of almost 30 years in the note business, giving us his thoughts on these notes. If this is a value to you, we would love for you to just smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, click that bell notification so that you get a notification every single time we post one of these videos ahead of the emails. Let's go.
All right, Scott, so what do you got for us today?
Got a single family residence on 1.4 acres in Ashland, Alabama. Didn't know where Ashland, Alabama was, Brian, so I did a little Google search, as we all do.
Yeah.
And really a little bit of a rural property close to the Alabama-Georgia border, right there at the line. But one thing I did notice when I found this loan, this house, man, it's a decent size. It's got over almost 2,300 square feet of square foot in the house. So that was a nice surprise when I saw that.
Yeah, and it's not just a large house, it's also a large lot, right?
Right. Yeah. 1.4 acres, which, hey, look, when you get into a little bit, out of the city a little bit, it's pretty common. People who buy homes out there, they're buying out there for a reason, which is usually a little elbow room. And, and it's common to get an acre plus when you buy a house in areas like Ashland.
Okay. And so when we really kind of dig into this, one of the things that really stands out, obviously, is going to be just the payment history, right?
Right.
Obviously, as a note investor, the thing that reduces my risk the most is whatever increases their likelihood to pay. They've been paying for over 7 years, and so it's always that same question: what are the chances they're going to keep paying? 7 years in, that's going to be pretty good, right?
Yeah, I bet he's got sweat equity in this property. He's probably done a lot to the home itself, and obviously I'm speculating, but that's just common what we see in the patterns that we see with these types of properties now. So yeah, 7+ year season. I feel pretty comfortable he's not going anywhere.
Yeah, a couple other, just from a numbers standpoint, obviously it's got a good rate on the note itself. But on top of that, you've got, again, from the risk side of things, it's a below 70% investment to value. So again, anything that can lower our risk is great. But this one's just shaped up. This is a really great one on Notes Direct. I think it'll go rather quickly. You'd mentioned when we were talking about this earlier that this is kind of rural, but I was looking on the map there, and it might be a smaller town, but it's not like it's 20 miles outside of town or anything. It's pretty close still.
Yeah, and again, it's normal, 2,000 to 5,000 population towns and stuff like that. If for some reason you did get the property back, I don't think that you would have to sit on it very long, based upon the way it looks, the way it's valued out, and there's plenty of people that would jump in. I mean, it's not like it's 100 people town. It's over 2,000 people. So, worst case scenario, I think you wouldn't have to hold it long if that happens. In this case, I don't see that happening anyway. So that's the worst case. But again, I don't see that happening.
So thank you, Scott, for taking some time to walk us through that asset. If this asset is for you, do your due diligence and click that purchase button. Get going. If you want to see more notes, you need to subscribe to this channel. Click the bell notification, because you will actually start to get these videos ahead of the email that comes out each week on the Friday featured asset. If you are new to notes or you're wanting to learn more about notes, then I would encourage you to go and register for a free one-day class through our sister company, Note School. It's a one-day deeper dive into everything creative financing, performing notes, flipping notes, non-performing notes, that gives you a better understanding of the note business through case studies. You can register for that class. It's absolutely free. You can register through the link below in the description. For the rest of you, have a great week, and we will see you next week on the Feeding Frenzy Friday.